What's the word? What's the word? Back again with another episode. My name is JJ. And if you're watching this, yes, you. Don't look away. I'm talking to you. I'm looking at you. Good things are going to happen for you, bruh. Good things are going to happen for you. Alright, you already know how the story goes. You already know what we're going to do here. I'm going to leave the links in the description below. And you just click on it and boom. That's simple. Just follow the links. Just follow the links. Even the blind can see, man. Just follow the links. So today, drum roll please, I'll be reviewing Jack, my favorite white boy after the original white boy. After Eminem, I thought the Lord would never bless me with another white boy ever again. I thought my days on this earth would be so lonely. I thought I would have to live out the rest of my days with just one white boy in me. But the Lord decided to bless me with Jack. Mr. Jack Harlow. What's popping? Brand new whip just hopped in. Jack's Harlow new album. Jack Harlow's new album, Monica, has earned over 3.5 million streams on Spotify on his first day. 3.5 million streams on his first day. The album Monica was released on March 13th, 2026. The single Monica received 3.5 million unfiltered streams on Spotify alone. This album is Jack's fourth studio album, marking his return to the music scene after a year's absence. Now, let me just break something down for you. The first time I heard this song, the first time that I listened to this album, Monica, I was thrown off. The reason why I was thrown off because it didn't sound like Jack. I had to do a double take. I had to, fix my ears, wipe my eyes. I had to really wrestle with myself and ask myself, is this Jack? This doesn't sound like Jack. I didn't know Jack could sing. I didn't know Jack could hold a note. I didn't know Jack would do all of this. Is this Jack? This doesn't sound like Jack. Where's the bravado? Where's the machismo? Where's the cockiness? Where's the catchy lyrics? The catchy hooks, man. The catchy sound. Something must be wrong, man. This can't be Jack, man. This is a scam. Man, I said this is a scam. Man, this is Jack. Man, this is not Jack. Trade Places. But I listened to Trade Places. I swear to you, I was blown away. I didn't know that Jack had such a depth to him. I didn't know that Jack had such a versatility to him. I always thought Jack was just gonna be Jack, and this is what I was saying. As an artist, after your third studio album, in fact, all your albums should sound different from your previous albums. Your albums should not sound the same. Your albums should not sound repetitive. Your albums should not sound... Your albums, as an artist, when you're releasing albums, they always must sound creatively new. Sound different, sound out of the box. And Jack, he did that perfection with this album. He went outside of the box. The album sonically, aesthetically, it has influences of southern blues, jazz, it has roots in jazz and in blues. And I was shocked. I didn't really think Jack could hold a note. So once I listened to this album, and while I was listening to this album, I was surprised, and I admired Jack for the way he delivered the songs, for the way he carried the songs, the way he wrote the songs, and the way he, you really man, I'm even running out of words. I mean, the best tracks on the album. These are my best tracks. Trade Places, Lonesome, Move Along, All of My Friends, Living Alone, Against the Grain, Say Hello. Man, and my favorite out of all these tracks that I've just mentioned, All of My Friends. I think this track alone really defined and showed me where Jack is when it comes to his artistry, his vulnerability. I mean, Jack has always been a vulnerable guy, man. I mean, if you listen to his music, man, Jack has always been, not afraid to expose his feelings. But on this album, he exposed everything. I don't know who Monica is, but God bless you, Monica. God bless you, child. I don't know what you did to Jack, but God bless you. Because whatever you did to Jack, he gave us this. Now, Monica, wherever you are in the world, if you could do it again so that we can get a Monica part 2, I'll be so grateful. Because I don't know what you did to this man. I don't know what you said to him. I don't know. I just don't know what happened between you two. But Monica, wherever you are, man, thank the Lord. Thank you for Jack. Because you really brought out a side to Jack that I didn't even think even existed. I mean, his artistry, man, everything here just shocked me, man. This is a pleasant album, It's very melancholy, very introspective, very, this album is more of self-reflection, more of, self-loathing, self-pity, but not in a desperate or in a desperate kind of way, like in a weak kind of way, but in a vulnerable, strong kind of way, like, yeah, I'm hurting about it, but I'm still gonna, move along. So, this is, if you're a Jack Harlow fan, this is not, if you're expecting the usual Jack Harlow type of, tones and themes, you won't be disappointed if you listen to this album, but you'll be thrown off because it's moving at a different pace, at a slower pace. But this album feels more organic, it feels more authentic, it feels more soulful, it feels more black than anything else. For a white boy, this feels very black. And I think there was I'm going to review. There's one clip what I saw on the internet where he was being interviewed and he said he listened to a lot of black music while writing for this album. And it shows, because definitely the blackness does come across in the production. As I said before, the Southern blues, the jazz, it really comes across. So anyways, the big points for the album: features. As I said before, this is not your usual Jack Harlow album. So if you're looking for crazy features, if you're looking for crazy production, crazy lyrics, catchy vibes, catchy hooks, catchy melodies, this is not that album, Here Jack completely went off the grain. Jack went in a different direction, artistically and creatively, but it worked. It really worked out it really worked. And I'm pleasantly surprised, and I love the album. So artist performance and breakdown, vocals, 5 thumbs up. Lyrics, 5 thumbs up. Vocals, I was really surprised because I really didn't think Jack could sing, but he proved me wrong. Can hold a note. Production, 5 thumbs up. Features, as I said before, very few features, but him not, having a lot of features definitely helped the album, because it would have taken away the feel and the tone and the vibe and the texture of the album if he had features. So This album feels more personal than commercial, but that's just my opinion. Final verdict, is this album a classic? Not quite, but it is a pretty good damn album. Definitely not a trash album. I'll rate this project 8.5 out of 10. And I think this is a strong addition to his catalog. One of his best works. And moving at a different pace and a different step. And it worked out well for him and I liked it. But that's just my opinion. Tell me what you think about the album, Monica. Am I tripping? Did I miss something? If you like the album or if you don't like the album, leave it all in the comment section below. Like, share, and subscribe before you leave. And I hope you stay safe, everyone. And I'll definitely catch you on the next one. Peace.